Brilliance Audio presents The Greater Freedom by Alya Mooro, performed by Alya Mooro. Freedom to be oneself is all very well. The greater freedom is not to be oneself. James Merrill from A Different Person, a Memoir. For the culture and for the 15-year-old me/we. Introduction, or why I wrote this book. Sometime in the months before I decided I even wanted to write this book, I typed Arab woman into Google, already on a quest for some sort of clarity of identity, without really knowing why. I had been in a London taxi and was answering the question that crops up in every cab ride I have ever taken, which was, "Where are you from?" I gave my usual response. I was born in Egypt, but grew up in London. The driver spun around in his seat to get a better look at me and commented that he thought I was Spanish because Arab women are always veiled. I felt my blood boil, and yet later, as I typed and clicked on images, hundreds of eyes stared back at me, peering from beneath niqabs and hijabs. There were a few belly dancers thrown in here and there too, for good measure. I had known subconsciously that this is the general stereotype of what an Arab woman is supposed to look like. This is, after all, pretty much all that is depicted in the media, from the reductive movie characterizations to the news report on how subjugated and repressed we're supposed to be when we're not terrorists, to the surprise on some people's faces when I tell them where I'm from, and they have to reassess their preconceptions. But I was still a little shocked that these images remain prevalent, so pervasive, when I know that there is so much more variety than the stereotype suggests. There are, for example, many Arab women, just like me, who seem to be invisible to the Google image search function. Labeling 381 million people from 22 countries as monolithic Arabs felt evasive, inaccurate, and reductive, as did the assumption that this automatically meant we were all the same. It's not something I had ever really considered speaking about or writing about before. Being Egyptian, being an Arab growing up in London, being technically Muslim. Although I am a journalist by profession and I've spent many years, if not my whole life, articulating my feelings and thoughts and experiences as well as those of others, I had never really felt that my identity as an Arab woman or a Muslim was an integral part of the conversation. It didn't feel relevant to the stories I was telling. I had always been interested in the universal, and brandishing my ethnicity didn't feel necessary. But the older I became, sweeping generalizations and ignorant assumptions began to jar.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?